How do you approach legacy? Does that whole talk about super teams dilute your legacy? Any?
No, not at all. Like, when you look at, when I'm done playing, man, people gonna respect the amount of years that I put in and the actual accomplishments. You reflect on my career and you realize when you look at the big picture, like, come on, you can't talk down on anything that a professional athlete who's been around for 2 decades. I don't care how many championships I win or didn't win. But being around and playing professional sports, it's a small number of us. To do that for that long, like, people gonna respect that. Well, they're gonna nitpick. Some people will nitpick, but they still are analyzing an amazing career. You know what I'm saying? An amazing body of work. You know, it's stuff that not a lot of people do on a day-to-day. So they understand it.
I think it.
Do they? Blah, blah, blah. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's connect on Patreon. Get all access, full episodes. You get the raps, story time, Wileyisms, and support projecttransition.org below. Let's go. Ooh, KD's legacy is something I'm trying to protect as much as he is, because as a professional athlete, I think people are getting this twisted. But let's see what the crew think about it. Wow. KD said, playing on super teams shouldn't negatively affect his legacy.
Of course he says that.
No, don't do that. That's too lazy. That's too simple. Of course he said that. Well, he ain't the only one that says that, but obviously he's the biggest name. And
who else said it?
Huh?
Who else said it?
I'm sure LeBron.
Okay.
Okay. What? Everybody who's been on it? Yeah. I said I ain't been on one. Like, but what do you feel for real? What do you guys feel? Like it should affect negatively your legacy that you did the job of a GM?
I think the way he did it should affect his legacy. There's the way LeBron and Bosh and them did it was a little different.
Not the way Will Smith did it for the Dodgers. You don't care. Why you don't
care? Nobody care about Will Smith.
Why you don't care about baseball? They do it all the time.
Well, I already told you I wasn't checking for baseball for a while until recently.
So it's not it's by sport.
The reason why his looks
You're
bad.
a Yankees fan.
Yeah,
no, I'm a Mets fan.
Oh, you're a Mets fan.
He's a Mets fan.
The reason, so his look worse only because he had just lost to that team. Like they was up on the Warriors, and they lost to them guys, and then you go and join the team that just beat you. That looks weak to me in any sport. I don't know anybody that would do that or agree to do that. So that always has a stain on his record, I think, for a lot of people when they look at him in regards to how he joined that team. I get it, they called him, but as a competitor, I'm like, nah, I'm not joining you. We gotta run that back.
You on the Buffalo Bills and the Chiefs beat you, and then they're free agency, and you're like, no, I'm not going to Kansas City. They just won. I'm going to fight and stay in Buffalo. Like, there's no other sport they even consider this. I just pointed out baseball and football.
Does that all the time.
Uh-huh.
That happens every year in basketball. Jordan lost to the Pistons and the Celtics and all of them. He didn't
I'm saying,
join them.
I'm saying, but if you do join them, why is that hell to face? I don't get it.
I don't understand it. I don't understand the vitriol to that. I don't.
Because he lost to them. That's why.
So what?
Everyone loses if you win.
What?
Every team lost to them
in the basketball
because we're number
world,
one.
What's the point of competing if you're just gonna stack a team?
See, that's what I'm gonna say. I was about to ask
what
you.
What the hell are we talking about? Like KD is the top 15 player of all time.
Every team is stacked.
No, they're not.
True.
No, they're not. Not every team has a top player, a top 3 player in their position on their team. And
But
they had the top
every
two,
good
the top
team is
shooting guard,
stacked.
the top.
Man, when I played, I had another top O lineman going. I wanted to make sure my stats was better than him. It pushed me harder. It made me want to.
There you go.
It made me want to. I'll do him. Like, nah, you ain't about to be getting all these.
He's arguing against y'all.
Yeah, he's saying
he's saying if you're a top dude don't mean I'm about to ride with him.
He's saying it made him want to get better.
He wants to go against
as his own team.
No, I want him on my teammate. As my teammate. Yeah, as my team because it made me better. Because I'm like, nah, dog. Oh, you graded better than me. Oh, no, next week I'm grading better. You got more pancakes than me this week. No, I'm getting more pancakes than you next week.
If he was on the opposite team.
No, he was
on
on
his
his team.
Stop trying to turn him.
No, I'm asking a question. If he was on the opposite team, he was the best out there in YouTube. Would you want him to come to your team?
Yeah, I would.
After he beat you?
After he beat me, yeah, I definitely would.
I mean, maybe it's different in football and basketball.
I can learn something from him.
And baseball.
I can learn
And
something from
tennis.
him.
Nah,
I can learn something
baseball
from
is
him.
different.
Soccer.
But
Look,
basketball,
Blaze, this is what I'm looking at. I can learn something from him. Learn what might have been different, why I didn't do it, and then it's going. Me as an athlete, I came in as, all right, I want to be the best on the team. So if he come in and doing the best, it's going to push me that much harder to try to outdo him and outperform him on the team, and that's going to make our team
I'm
better.
gonna give you the prime.
I don't want no
answer to this.
scrubs. I want all beast.
All
I want to be on the
beast.
all-pro team.
The beautiful thing about this is that there's history, and the reason why he was the first person to do something like that,
He wasn't the first.
to do that, to lose to a team and then go join them. Yes, he was the first person
No,
to do that.
Dennis Rodman
No.
did it.
Yep.
Dennis Rodman was already a winner prior to coming
Yeah,
there. He had
and then
already had
lost,
championships.
And he came to the Bulls. In conference,
KD
4 hours away from a whole different
he was
city.
in San
He
Antonio
was
first.
already a champion, is what I'm saying. Dennis was already a champion.
After beating the Bulls' ass.
Right. He beat them.
and then lost a bunch, and then he
But
came
that's what I'm
back to
saying.
the Bulls to
That's
win.
why it's not the same scenario. He already had a championship with the Pistons.
Let's see.
Okay.
He was already
Yeah,
a winner.
Yeah, he had been a
It's
winner.
once you
for
win,
years.
it's like right now, if Giannis could go join any team he want. Nobody's gonna say nothing because he won a championship.
But what are those
He brought
rules
them.
based on? Because you.
Well, I was
won.
about to go there.
You didn't beat them.
Well, I was about to go there. So like, usually like you play basketball, it starts off when you're in the park. I don't know about everybody else, but the way I was, or when we were coming up, if I'm in the park and I'm playing against a team and they just keep beating us, at no point am I ever going to say, all right, let me go,
That's
let me
different.
go team up with them.
That's
Let me find my
different.
five.
I will lose 20 times in a row until I beat you. Like, I'm not joining your team. And that's why, and 90%, I'm going to say 95% of basketball players feel the same way. That's why you have people like Kobe and all these other greats who are saying that don't like that he did that. So we can say what we want. There's other Hall of Famers
That's their
in
opinion.
his position that are like, no, we don't. They don't respect that.
Kobe had Paul Gasol. He had Andrew Bynum. He
Yeah,
had
Kobe
Shaq.
was about to leave.
I hate when people say that about
Like-
Paul Gasol because nobody was checking for Paul Gasol,
Paul Gasol was
until he
balling.
got with Kobe.
Paul Gasol was balling.
Well, he's a part of a trade, so obviously they were checking for him. They traded for him.
I'm saying,
You got
So
the Laker
who-
hat-
I'm
you
talking
got
about
the
his
Laker hat
skill
on
level.
today. You got
Oh,
the
yeah,
Laker
yeah,
hat
we
on
don't care
today.
about you.
no, I'm talking about
They
his
traded
skill
his
level.
brother for
Yeah,
him.
yeah, they traded brothers. They're like, we don't care
Right.
about
We
you.
talk
Yeah, they
about.
care.
Meanwhile, his brother was better. They talk about Paul Gasol now,
How many
like
rings his brother got?
hindsight, like because he won them championships. Before that, he was getting punked. You remember his first year there? He was getting pushed around. They wasn't
Getting
respecting
swept
him.
out the playoffs.
Right.
Not even making it.
Like people is revisionist history. They only remember Paul Gasol when he got with Kobe.
You got to go through ups and downs to make it sometimes.
Right.
And that's the
Yeah.
whole
He's
point
good.
about it.
Everybody ain't just gonna have the perfect little route.
He was going through ups and downs, and traditionally teams like that figure it out. They don't bail. You don't bail on the team that was up
Bill on the
3-1.
team, you got loyalty to a team. What grade are we in?
And then, like I said-
that team don't give a damn about you. They trade you in the middle of the night while
But
you
this-
with your
I
wife.
don't even
this
call
goes
loyalty
back-
a team.
But this comes back to my point,
It's
Paul.
called having-
Wait,
it's
this
called
comes back to
heart.
my
Not
point.
loyalty. Not loyalty, heart.
This comes back to
Heart.
my point. Paul joined Kobe, and Kobe brought the dog out of Paul. He turned to a totally different player.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Paul wasn't good, but people will throw that out there like, oh, Kobe won because he had power. Like, no.
Well,
Kobe was
Kobe
a
wouldn't
winner.
have won without Powell. Say that.
No, yes, he would have. He would have won with somebody else. Kobe's a winner.
he wasn't
just
winning.
didn't.
He was a winner.
He didn't. Before or after.
Plus, KD was the best player on that team.
Thank you.
I don't even.
Doesn't that give you an exemption? You joined them, but you sunned all them.
Nah, you know why? Because I see everywhere KD went, before and after, and he's never gotten anywhere. So I know you want to say he's the best player because he's KD,
was.
but there's a difference between winners. Like you could be a best player and not be a winner. Steph was a winner. So to me, he had the skill level, and he had a winning mentality. That makes him the best player to me. Because KD went there because he wanted to win. Because if he joined with Steph, he was going to win. He had a Hall of Fame point guard with him and couldn't win with Russell Westbrook. He just couldn't do it. He's not a leader.
That's when they won those 2 championships. He had the gas face because he didn't feel like he earned them bitches.
Right.
And that's why he left.
Yep.
And that's why he left.
That is a lie.
He said it.
Damn, this is a good conversation. Man, I want to hear more. Oh, you do? Well, head over to my Patreon. Check the link in the description for more unfiltered, uncensored hydration situation on the rocks and film session. Let's go get this. Bwah, 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 bwah.
Let me put you on to something that's part of my daily routine now. Vinia, not a powder, not a pill.
It's the Daily Chews 2X formula. And yeah, they taste good too.
It's plant-based. No stimulants, no crash, no jitters, no banned substances, no junk. It's Informed Sports certified. Just something that actually delivers. Link in description, vinia.com/Marcellus. Discount code Marcellus10 for a 10% discount. Wow.
Right. I'm glad he said that. No one chooses football. Football chooses you. It's so crazy people still stuck in Patrick Mahomes in the offense. I'm like, do you see these numbers?
This is Marcellus Wiley on the rocks.